Hey everybody, Judy Kent here, and I am wanting to create a little video to help you understand the real estate purchase contract here in California. I'm based in Sacramento, California, and I typically help buyers purchase properties and sellers sell properties. So one of the things that we need to know about purchasing property is the escrow process. And when you write a contract and you get it accepted and open escrow, that gives you now the opportunity as the buyer to do your due diligence to make sure this house is what you want to buy. In doing that, in at least Sacramento area, the seller typically has 7 days to disclose anything and everything about the house. If you do not like what they disclose, you can cancel the contract and get your full deposit back. If you choose to do inspections on the property, that is a self-disclosure. So it's things that the sellers don't know about and also you don't know about that you are discovering. Let's say, for instance, you have a home inspection and find out that the house has a bad foundation. You can cancel the contract and get your full deposit back. Go on to the next house. Let's say, for instance, at that point, it might be prudent for your real estate agent to contact the seller's real estate agent or vice versa and see if the seller is willing to negotiate at that point. All houses in California are being sold as is, and the seller do not have to negotiate with the buyer. And given the strong seller's market, that is happening far and far less these days. Sellers are more apt to just cancel the contract, put it back on the market, and it should be pending in the next couple of days. So these inspections are typically just for buyer and seller discovery. The next is, if you're getting a loan, the appraisal process. So the bank would like to make sure that the house is good collateral. So in case you default on your loan and you stop making your payments, they can resell the house and at least recoup their investment in you in that mortgage that you purchased. One of the reasons why this real estate market is so strong right now is because interest rates are still below 3%. And with that, there are lots of buyers that can now afford to purchase houses. And there are even more sellers who are opting not to sell their house to refinance because it's reducing their mortgage payment and also in a lot of cases giving them some equity back. If the bank has an appraisal and it comes back at your offer price, then you are good to go. Your loan amount is going to be based off of that appraisal value. Once the bank is okay with the house being good collateral and you have your appraisal back, then we move to final loan verification here. And that's where they're going to double check your income, your bank statements, making sure that you didn't buy a car in this process or open up any new credit lines, those types of things. And once the bank has final loan approval, then we can release all of our contingencies and it's smooth sailing from there, typically speaking. At that point, you're going to do your final walkthrough, you're going to close the deal, and you're going to get the keys to your next home. If at any point during your contingency periods, your loan contingency, your appraisal contingency, or your inspection contingency, you find a problem and you no longer want to purchase this house, you are able to cancel under those contingencies and get your deposit back. So in a hot market like we are currently sitting, if you, let's say, for instance, see a house on a Sunday night and it's not available to see until Monday morning, but you're at work and so you can't see it until Monday evening, chances are that if that house was reasonably priced, it's in a good neighborhood, and it's in decent condition, it will already be unavailable or pending by Monday evening. Houses are going right now, what I'm seeing personally is in less than 5 days or so for most of these new houses hitting the market in the central city. So it's not always the case, but if it's a decent house, it's going very quickly. So let's say, for instance, you have a realtor like myself who is offering digital or video walkthroughs for you because you're at work and you cannot see the house. And I, the real estate agent, have talked with the other real estate agent and they're reviewing offers. Let's say, for instance, Monday at 3 p.m., you can't see the house until Monday at 6 p.m. Okay, we have a problem. If I go and take a video tour and you're already familiar with the area and you like what you see at the house, it fits all of your criteria, and you would otherwise be ready to go write the offer, but you can't see the house in time because the market is moving too quickly, there's no harm in still writing that offer. And we have 3 days to get your initial deposit in, which is 1% of the sales price, typically. You have 3 days to then go look at that house. So if on Monday we get our offer accepted and all you've seen is the house on a video walkthrough and you've done a drive-by and you decide to cancel because of self-discovery, so now you're physically in the house, and or you find out that there was a death on the property or that there's a bad foundation, you can cancel, no harm, no foul, and get your deposit back. So there's no reason to wait or delay. The real estate escrow process, once your offer is accepted, is very much in the buyer's advantage. So let's get out there, let's see some houses, whether in person or over video, and get your next house in contract closed so I can give you your keys. Have a great day, everybody. Hopefully this video was helpful.